Stop being impatient if you want to hit your goals. I was having a meeting with my mentor today, and he was worried. He was like, Peter, like, what's going on? The past few days, you haven't been at your highest frequency, like, energy state. Like, what's going on? You're feeling a little, a little less energetic. You're feeling a little more tired, a little slower. Like, what's going on? And he was like, I want you to pause for a second and think of all the reasons why that could be. And I've reflected on it, and I told him, there are two things. Number one, the sales call that I had, it really, like, that was painful, like, I had a lot of self-realizations, and a lot of them, in my eyes, they were pretty bad. Like, I was an imposter, I was agreeable. I did a lot of things wrong, especially in the past, right? And so that really put me down. And the second thing was that I was reflecting on it earlier that day, and I realized, or the other night, and I realized that I've been really inconsistent, and it hurt. Like, I was like, dude, imagine if I could just stick to my word. Imagine if I could just be consistent with the things that I said I would be consistent with in order to hit my goals. Like, I would have already have them. I would already be, a fucking millionaire, right? And he asked me, like, Peter, like, tell me more about that. Like, what do you mean by inconsistent? And I was like, yeah, like, with outbound, with, like, content, whatever it may be, like, I can never seem to, get on with it. And then we got to the root of it. He was like, well, okay, why are you doing this? Like, why are you having this habit? And I said, I want to get rich. I want to make a lot of money. And he said, okay. And he said, so why are you putting yourself down? Like, and then he basically came to the conclusion that I'm an impatient guy. The reason why I'm beating myself up, the reason why I am, very harsh on myself and feel down because of it, is because I'm impatient. I'm not being grateful for the lessons that I'm learning, right? Like, every single time I'm inconsistent, and every single time, for example, a bad event like the sales call happens, where it doesn't go my way, like, I beat myself up for it, you know? Even though I shouldn't, because I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot. Like, and something that I have to really embrace is that the more pain I go through, the more I'm growing, right? And there really is no rush. And he said that the second part to that, of, like, being impatient, is that the reason why I'm feeling so tired, because I told him, like, I feel tired, even though I got so much rest and sleep, I feel so tired when I wake up. He said the reason why you're tired is because you're working hard for the wrong reasons. You're working hard, why? And I said, I need to make money. I got bills to pay. And he's like, exactly. Right? So the energy there, it's not the same as if you were to perhaps wake up in the morning and work really hard to impact lives, to change people's lives, to get them to lose weight, to add lives to, or add years to their life, right? To see people fulfilled and stronger and healthier, to maybe, support your dreams, to be able to create that impact that you want to have, to give presentations here and really impact lives. That is a completely different, energy frequency. It's very high than something that's lower. Like, shit, I need to get my bills paid. I work hard, get it as soon as I can, right? Because no matter what frame you're in, right, it's better to be in this frame where you're producing positive energy to the world, as opposed to doing this one, which is very limiting, right? It's very limiting. Like, shoot, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It's okay to have that, urgency, but don't be in a rush, right? Like John Wooden once said, be quick, but don't hurry. Very powerful stuff. So, like, don't get impatient like I am, or like I have been, right? Don't beat yourself up because you haven't, like, it's taking you longer to learn lessons than maybe some other people are taking to learn that lesson, right? It's okay. Like, you're not going to change like that. You're not going to change in a moment. So don't beat yourself up if you slip up, right? It takes time to correct old habits, bad habits that you don't want in your life. I'd rather you, maybe take a step back and maybe a step and an inch forward than, no step at all, right? So to wrap up this video, because I need to go sleep. Number one is don't be in a rush. Don't beat yourself up for not completing and really internalizing a habit just like that, because habits take time to build, right? Identities take time to transform. So it's okay if you fall back a little bit, but as long as you get yourself up and keep working at it, then there's no problem. All right, that's number one. Number two is that when you wake up in the morning and when you get out of bed, you will feel a lot more motivated and a lot more energetic if your energy is being put out for good, which is, and positive, right? Which is perhaps helping people, positively impacting their lives and transforming their lives and leaving your mark on this earth. That's number two. And the third thing that I really wanted to add is that, and this really hit me. It hit me so much that I wrote it in my affirmations when my boss told me. And it basically goes like this, right? It's like, today I'm grateful because I will do the things that needs to be done no matter how long it takes for the results to come. See, patience. Here's the part that I love though. And on my way to success, I am learning, right? Success is inevitable. It will come when it comes. It is written in my book of life. So you can kind of imagine it like this. I think this metaphor will drive it home. Imagine you're right here, right? And then the path, the goal that you see is right over here. Like you can see it. Like it's there. You know that it's on your life path. You're going to hit it. It's only inevitable. It's written in your book of life. And so you don't know maybe when it's going to come, but you know that it's going to come, like as you walk down this path. So if you can see it there, you should have the confidence and just tell yourself and really believe it, because I now believe it. Like, it is inevitable that I will become a millionaire. It is inevitable. Like, I don't know if it's going to be version 3, version 4, but one of these versions of Peter, and it will be on YouTube, will be a millionaire. Like, it's just written in my book of life. It's just written. I know it's going to come to me, right? And so if that's the case, I should just carry out every single day with that idea behind my head that a millionaire, Peter Lee, is inevitable. It is going to happen. I just have to be patient and be willing to put in the work every single day to move myself an inch closer to that person that I'm becoming. And another thing to note is you got to focus on who you are becoming, right? And not the end result, because the more you try to chase after the result, the further it will get away from you, right? Kind of think of it like this, right? You got to work on yourself and be that person that is worthy of achieving that goal before you achieve that goal. If you win the lottery the next day, let's say you win $1 billion, it doesn't mean you're going to keep it, right? And we've seen that countless times, right? You have to first be worthy of that goal, and then that money will come. It will naturally flow. So don't focus so much on the goal. Focus more on becoming the person worthy of achieving that goal. Being worthy of having that accomplishment. And then everything else will follow. And so that's pretty much like the big aha moment that really resonated with me today. And my boss did something like this that gave me a lot of confidence. He was like, Peter, you know how, because he kind of there's like this belief, right? Or this idea where we are spirits, like us, you, right? You are a vessel. Okay, imagine you are a vessel. And there's a lot of energy that is being pumped into you, right? But, the only way to capitalize on that energy and to make the most out of it, because right now you're small, is to expand your vessel, to fill in that energy, to unlock your full potential. So it's not about the energy, right? The universe is abundant with energy from God, from the creator, the universe, whatever you want to call it, God, right? I believe in God. But there's energy being pumped into you. But it's up to you to expand yourself to really fit in all that energy so that you can go out and unlock your true potential and live out your purpose and find the most fulfillment, right? And that takes work. And my boss was like, Peter, you know those times when people say, you have a lot of potential, you're gonna succeed in life. I can see it. I know you're gonna succeed in life. That's how you know you have a big vessel. And I thought about it, and I was like, yeah, actually, a lot of people have said that. Random people that I've met. One particular name comes to mind, which is his name is Chris. Hey, Chris, if you ever watched the shout out to you, man. Right, Chris, that I met at a panel. A few professors I had, friends and family that I've had, uh, you know, clients that I've trained. Like a lot of people have said the same thing. Like, Peter, you're something special. Like, you're gonna go far. And so that's how my boss knew that I have a big vessel. Right. I just have to expand that vessel to be able to encapsulate all the energy and to be able to make, an impact on this world. And I know that you do too. If you're watching this video right now, I was speaking into existence. Like, I know you're going to go far. You're going to go so far. You're going to achieve your wildest dreams. Right? And I believe in you. Like, I'm that person that's rooting for you. Right? And I know because you're watching these videos, like, or else you're watching this, a guy like this. It's because you feel the same way. And you know that you have that potential too. So I encourage you, super encourage you. I wish I learned this earlier, right? Cut off the timelines. Don't be in a rush. Be quick, but don't be in a rush. Don't be impatient, and just do all that you can every single day to become the person that is worthy of achieving your goal. Always focus on the person that you are becoming. Always focus on the impact that you want to create, as opposed to bills that I got to pay, whatever it may be, stresses that will come up. Focus on that, and your energy will match that. I promise. Like, the moment that happened, my tears started to well up. Like, as I was telling him, like, what was going on through my head, like why I believe my energy was so low. And then I felt like, just like that, when he mentioned everything I just told you right now, just like that, my energy shifted. Like, it was like a switch. I don't know how to describe it, but I have a recording of that call, and you can see it right away. Like, it's like, so anyway, that's pretty much it for today. I know it was a little bit longer. I'm going to be up tomorrow. I'm going to work as hard as I can. Guys, if you can, avoid sugar at all costs, and just try to minimize your carbs. Eat as much protein as you can and as many greens as you can. That will be plenty of carbs that you eat, greens, and you will feel so much better, guys. Okay, but anyway, that is it for today. I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. This is PLOG V 1.21 out. Peace out.